Hello everyone, my name is Daniel E. Carroll, and boy, has it been a month. Some of you have been wondering where I am and why haven't I released a new video recently. Well, as some of you know, a certain person that I won't mention ever again released a video basically lying, calling me a stalker, and said that at no time did she ever contact me or anything else, that I was completely making it all up in my head. Needless to say, a lot of people who had my back sent me proof that she was completely lying, but also, as anyone who knows this person's fans also knew, I was getting pounded by a damn firestorm. For those of you who want to see the most damning piece of evidence against the video she made, right here. If you're watching this on mobile, I'm looking like an idiot. But there. Oh, wait. There. Sorry about that. Check the cards if you're on mobile or tablet or whatever, to also get a link to the video that I was pointing at. And it will be very enlightening for any of you who still think that there's any credibility to what that person said. And that will be the last time I'm ever mentioning that person on this channel. However, I will address a couple of things from it. Some of you have been trying to give me the advice, just delete my social networking accounts and just get off the internet for a while. There's two problems with that. The only friends I have left, I talk to through those accounts, so I can't really do that. And two, getting offline for a while really won't help when members of a church my mom used to go to have been getting certain things in the mail and through their Facebook. And also when someone drives past the house and stops and says, "Hey stalker, leave person alone," just cutting off the computer ain't going to do much of any help. So, and also for those of you who have seen my mom's reaction that she sent out that day. First of all, I would hope that any mother that sees their child in trouble like that would be filled with that kind of fury and would want to try to protect them. Because some of you already know this, some of you don't, but my mom is bipolar. And my mom, for a good portion of my childhood, had to be the breadwinner of the family because of certain things that I won't get to. But while she was working hard to keep a roof over our heads, I was abused. She didn't know it at the time, but when she found out about it, ever since then she felt, even though I told her that there was no way she could have known, she felt guilty about not being able to stop it. So anytime she feels there's a threat toward me or anyone's attacking me, she just goes into hyper rage mode. Does she regret the wording of that message? The wording, yeah. She can convey it a little bit more civil and all that. Does she regret sending the message itself? No. She saw that I was hurting. I actually was contemplating calling the ambulance because I was pretty much borderline having a heart attack right then. My blood pressure was sky high. I had to try to calm myself down because of the events of that day, and, you know. So, yeah. That's me addressing that little thing. Now that that old garbage is just tucked away, and yes, I do mean garbage, let's talk about what's going to happen. I frankly don't know. There's a few things that I'd like to do. The problem is, I also have a few obstacles in that way. I'd like to do a video about what's going on in current events and all that. I'd also like to do a thing about wrestling. Some of you have noticed that I've used wrestling terminology in some of my tweets and some of my posts, a la Marking Out and others. And when I say that a certain match has color in it and a few other things. I've been wanting to do a show about wrestling and how I view what's happening in the industry. And also, I'd like to start actually, live streaming, maybe even streaming gaming. However, there is one major problem in all of those. My current computer is ancient. I can barely play WoW on it right now, even. How ancient? Windows Vista. Now, the problem is this. I currently am having to use most, if not all of my funds to help ensure that my family is taken care of. That we have a roof over our head and food in our pantry. So, being able to afford any kind of upgrades to my system, even ones that would make it even feasible to continue playing WoW, let alone live streaming that, or Overwatch, or even Payback 2, or Payback. Why the hell Payday? Sorry, this is like about the 15th time I've shot this. So yeah, Payday 2, maybe even some Team Fortress, maybe even Heroes of the Storm or League of Legends. But the problem is, again, I have an ancient setup. I can even hardly edit. Wait, why am I saying hardly? I can't even edit. So, yeah. However, if any of you would know of a place where I can get some decent parts for incredibly cheap prices, send me a message and we can try to work something out. And if you're a company that wants to, that wants to see if I'd be willing to plug something in return for, having components to put on my computer, well, to quote Ted DiBiase, everyone's got a price. And you'll find out that mine is incredibly low. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. Well, it's been a rough ride, and I'm going to try my best to stick in there some way. For those of you who are supporting me, thank you. For those of you who believe one video when the proof, even from that person's mouth, is staring you straight in the face, all you're doing is taking pop shots on a fish in a barrel. Really rethink your life. Also, for those of you griping about this jean jacket, this was bought by my damn stepfather. This is my look. It helps cover up my gut. And you'll see me not wearing it in a video when I'm in a fucking box. Okay? So, now that that's all taken care of, my name is Daniel E. Carroll, and that's all I gotta say about that.